Hello, YouTube! Yes, I know. Generic greeting once again from another random person who you don't know, nor do you care. Well, today I'm gonna make you suffer. And by suffer, I mean enlighten you. And by enlighten, I mean I will most likely bore some of you half to death. But that is not my goal. My goal is to educate and to spread the message of what I'm trying to do. And I mean, this isn't a vlog, this is an intro of things to come, of things that will be. This is my dream that I'm trying to sell. I say sell, that I'm trying to show the rest of you that might just need or want it. I mean, this right here, this is going to be something that I'm going to look back on in 2, 3, 4 years and be overly impressed by the results, or I'm going to cry because it was the only thing that I did that probably threw me out there in front of everybody. But enough about my pitiful life story. My name is Justin. You can't get my last name, but as that, I am a gamer. I'm a nerd, and in that lifestyle, that's mostly encompassed in everything that I do. I mean, I would say my job encompasses it, but being a security officer doesn't necessarily mean I'm a video gamer security officer. I mean, that doesn't happen. I'm not allowed to play video games at the security desk, but it would be amazing if it could happen, right? But that is my life. I mean, I have video games in there. I have an entire shelf full of stuff. Video games, collectibles, nerd items that, honestly, I value more than I value half the stuff I spent my money on, including my car. At this point, it has become a lifestyle, and I'm not going to lie to you. It is a lifestyle to people, more than just myself. And most likely, if you taking the however long it takes this video to make, to view it, I mean, however long it actually lasts, because I'm not sure with me rambling it could last hours, but if you're taking the time out to watch this, then maybe it's your lifestyle too. Maybe you're just trying to get the point across to people that it's about time somebody listens to you. But before I get the point, I'd like to finish with saying that gaming, nerd lifestyle is not really adhered to these days. It's not, I know that's not the word, it's not socially acceptable, because as someone who was in fact bullied themselves, people will bully you for it because you're not to conform. You are the outcast, and unfortunately that's what gamers, nerds are. They are the outcast, and I'm sick of it. I'm necessarily, it's not bad to stand out. I mean, if you call it standing out, that's fine. But the people are calling it something so different. They're labeling it as bad. It's time to change that image from being bad to good. I mean, half the generation out here, like the technology and the lifestyles, they all revolve around things that geeks would, wait, that's derogatory, nerds and gamers created. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you can't go anywhere without seeing a new piece of technology that someone knew how to build years ago. Or even worse than that, it was completely unseen before. I mean, the problem is people see those who are smarter or those who are different than them as bad, as an outcast, as something they don't want to concern themselves with. And that's just not how the world should be. But enough of my tirade. As I said, my name is Justin, and I'm trying to spread the message, the social acceptance of what I have been codenaming Respawn Point. You heard that right, Respawn Point. A lot of the gamers will get the reference, a lot of nerds will get the reference, a lot of normal people, I hate to use that term because I can't think of anything else at the moment. You can criticize me below if you wish, but a lot of people are going to understand it and some people won't. To clarify, Respawn Point just means in a video game it's somewhere where you come back to life. And that's what I'm trying to do. With the current stagnation of video game retail and lifestyles, of all the consumerism out there, I'm trying to bring that back to life, to another form or another. Excuse me, bad manners. Respawn Point. It is the utmost purpose of mine It's been my dream to spread the influence, the social interaction between gamers, nerds, and bring them off the couch. Take that experience you have when you leave, when you're done playing Halo, or you're done playing World of Warcraft, or done playing Star Wars Old Republic, or anything like that. And trying to take that experience for when you leave your home, that it just doesn't feel like, okay, well, I have to log off, my video game time is done. I can nerd out at work for maybe 5 minutes when I talk to my friends, but at the same time, the customer's not going to know anything. Or when I go to the store, that guy behind the counter might talk to me for 5 minutes. But when I'm looking at video games, it's going to feel like I'm just buying something. It's not I'm buying the experience. And that's what is the problem. You walk in, you're like, hi, welcome to so-and-so. Would you like to da-da-da-da today? No. I mean, I've heard it a million times. I've said it a million times. I've been in retail positions to know that every time I said it out loud, people just looked at me and go, no, I'm good, and rolled their eyes, walked away. I mean, obviously people came in to buy something, but you asking them isn't enough. That's a generic pose, and people don't want to see that anymore. It's about time to change that. I mean, when's the last time you walked into GameStop? Stop. Product placement for GameStop and GameStop if it exists. But when's the last time you walked in there and all they said besides saying how are you and or do you need help with anything, have they really took the time to like walk over or chat with you about anything like the game or say, oh, that game's awesome, that's cool, and you know they're not trying to sell you on it? Or when you get up to the counter, oh, would you like to also get the strategy guide with that, or would you like a replacement warranty and da 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 da? And I mean, when's the last time that happened? When's the last time you just walked into a shop and you knew that people were going to relate to you? The last time that happened to me, it was a video game. I mean, not video game. Yeah, well, actually, it was a video game store. Video game store, and I mean, I don't want to say the name because this gives them hype. But at the same time, and because they have had bad service before, they had really bad service. There's one moment that they actually literally sat there and talked to me. I think I spent an hour in the store, even after I picked up my purchase, just asking them their opinion on this game and that, and they told me about the latest videos and things like that. It was a generic experience that you don't get anywhere else. You don't normally get the great experiences from other places, and that's the problem. I mean, you're treated just like customer 1, 2, 3, 8, 6, 7. I mean, jumping in reverse there. I mean, you don't know. You don't really know what you're going to get when you walk into the store besides generic sales pitches. And I'm done with that. I'm absolutely tired of that experience, and it's about time to give something back. And at this point, what I want and what I want to give is taking that feeling after you're done playing a game, you've read your comic book or you finished your manga, you come back into the store and it doesn't feel like it's changed. It doesn't feel like that's gone at all. That you're home, that you're still in your lifestyle. And as I said, it is a lifestyle. So, to get to the point, before I ramble on for hours, Respawn Point is the next step in gaming services. I don't want to call it retail because that word is overused and is just plain wrong. Retail just involves you selling things. I'm not selling the product anymore. You already know what you want. I'm selling the experience, or I want to. If I had a store now, I'd probably be doing pretty badly because I don't have a lot of money. But I'm selling the experience, or I want to sell the experience. I want people to come in and not feel pressured to buy something, but have the absolute need and want to buy something for just because there's so much to buy. There's so much that you want, and the experience that you're getting induces euphoria where you're just like, oh my god, I want to do everything and anything in this store except for break the law, because then that's bad. And I don't condone law breaking. Alright? Just FYI. But at this point, what I'm trying to say is it's time for a change. And I know a lot of you are looking for that change, which is probably why you're watching this video. But that is the message I am trying to get across. Right now, it is small, it's up and coming. I'm designing it. I have blueprints. I'm not a business major. In fact, I'm a reviewer more than I am a business major, or I'm not a financier. I don't know the first thing about businesses, besides the fact that I don't have any of the skills that's necessary besides talking, and I could talk your ear off if I wanted to, but I do want this stream to happen, and I want everybody to know that this does exist. And I'm going to keep posting videos with updates and hopefully get some comments and feedback from you guys, because I think the next video I think I want to do is do a store layout, tell you exactly what I want to have that, excuse me again, that other stores do not have, that won't have for years to come. And it's something that I feel it's time for that change, that it's time for the next step in that revolution. And I don't want to call what I'm doing a movement. Other people have called it that. They have put more faith in the idea that I have than I have myself. And that's impressive when the idea alone, the idea is sent chills down people's spines, because it's such a great idea, or such an interesting idea. And I'm hoping that you guys think the same thing, that this is something you want to hear about. To get to the point, I mean, the basics is, Respawn Point is what I believe is the next step. To take care of our lifestyle. To elevate that status of being an outcast, turning it into an individual that's 10 times better than what it was before. Because social media takes time to blame gamers and nerds. I mean, loving the abstract seems to make people killers these days. I just got done in there playing Prototype, the original, the first one, for the PS3. And I go around there and I've been blowing things up. And I would say I'm also blowing people up, which is probably going to get me hurt. But, am I over here yelling at you? Possibly, because my voice needs to be elevated for this mic to hear me. But I haven't really gone out and murdered anybody. I'm a security officer, and I've never done a bad thing in my life. I'm actually a straight-laced person you'll ever meet. I don't drink. I have never done drugs. I don't like to do really anything that involves mischief and misguided efforts, except for possibly the once in a blue moon get rich quick schemes. I mean, right now, what I'm trying to show you is that it's time for that change. And if you guys are open for it, if you're interested in it, just let me know. Tell me. Show me in the comments below. I'm going to also post up links to my Facebook page, my direct one, because having the Respawn Point one hasn't worked out so far. But it might elevate to that. I also will put the website address down there that I've been working on, which, again, I'm not a web designer either, and I've tried, and this is the best attempt I have, which looks pretty good, I have to say, but it's all because of the website Wix. You go check it out, they give you a free one. It's not really bad either. Product placement right there. And I will also put up my Twitter, and I'll put up an email every now and then. I mean, if you want to shoot me emails with how you like my idea, or if you want to say I hate your idea and I think it's stupid and it's not going to work out, then by all means, any feedback I don't care about. I prefer to have this feedback. That's what I want. I want to know if my idea is going to float. And I want to spread the message that there needs to be change. So right now, that'll leave you guys at that. I'll just once again say, Respawn Point is changing. It's a change in our environment. It's a change in our lifestyle. And the goal is to connect gamers one console at a time. So, I appreciate everybody who watched it. Like, subscribe, comment. I don't care. Well, I do care. Don't take that last, because I'm not editing this video. Just let me know what you think. If you like it, great. If you don't, please let me know. I'm okay with hearing that too. Spread the word. There will be change, and I'll put up a new video here soon. Alright, guys.